Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm going to be going over a Keqing build for Genshin Impact. I was lucky enough to roll her a couple times, so I have her first constellation star unlocked. So let's go over what I have so far and what my plans are for her in the future. The build I have right now is just temporary until I can get some crit rate stuff that I want. So let's go into the menus here. I use a controller, by the way. Don't hate. I play on a controller on PC. So let's look at Keqing. So right now, her stats, as you can see on the right, 16,000 HP, 1,200 attack, defense, blah blah blah. So that stuff. Let's go over the actual build and what I have on her. So for her weapon, I'm using the Lion's Roar. I'm not sure if this is the weapon that I'm going to be sticking with, but for now I feel like it's the best for her and for how I have her set up. I also tried out the prototype Rancor and the Flute, which actually I was able to refine it too. But I found that the consistent damage on Lion's Roar is just better. I mean, the base 30% attack is really good, obviously, and then you get the Bane of Fire and Thunder, which is great for her because usually you always have her buffed with lightning, so it increases damage against enemies affected by pyro and electro by 20%, so you pretty much always have that 20% extra damage up and going, which is fantastic. Let's go over the artifacts I have for her. So I have the Gladiator set, which took me a long time to farm from that fucking flower and the Electro Cube guy. If you want the set, you just got to keep farming those bosses, and they'll eventually drop it. So with the flower, it's just HP base, and then you can see the Gladiator's finale set bonuses there if you have 4 pieces. So let's go to the next one, actually, here. The Feather gives you flat attack, which is fine. It's for these 3 after that you want to try to roll attack percent on. And unfortunately, I only have it for 2? 2 of the 3? Or no, I don't have it for any, but I only have 2. Yeah, okay. So let's go over this. I got HP on this one. Kind of sucks, but whatever. I'm going to try to roll another one. And physical damage on this one, which you think would be good, but on Keqing, it's not so great, just because you're often buffed. You often have your lightning buff on your sword, so you're not taking advantage of that physical damage bonus most of the time, because I'm always trying to have my buff on. And so yeah, I would like to have an attack percent damage bonus instead of physical damage, because attack damage goes over all damage, so whether it's elemental or not, you're getting more damage. So for that one, I would love to get attack. And for this, I just have the Berserker Mask, just because it was the only other piece that I had attack percent on, and it just gives me raw damage boost, basically. So that's my Keqing setup. And like I said, I have her first constellation open. Recasting Stellar Restoration while a lightning stiletto is present causes Keqing to deal 50% of her attack as AoE electric damage at the start point and terminus of her blink, which is just more damage. So I mean, as long as you have more damage, you're doing fine. So let's take her somewhere just so I could show you her damage output for now. I don't know, let's go somewhere over here. Now, bear with me, this is my first video in a long time. I know I'm gonna be stumbling over my words and all that, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see how quick we can find an enemy here. And I gotta get used to, I don't edit my videos or anything, so I gotta learn all this shit. you know? Oh, here's an enemy right here. So you usually always want your buff out when you have it. Well, actually, let's go over Keqing a little bit. For those of you who may be new to her, who just rolled her and want to know a little bit about the character and how she works. First off, her recharge rates are really, really high. Really fast. So her stiletto here is basically a stiletto that you throw out. So let me let it charge. You could either throw it out quick like that, just tap it, and it'll throw it out at the nearest enemy, and then you can teleport to it by pushing the same button again. Or you can hold it, and you can aim the stiletto where you want it to go. This is good for traversal. It's good for reaching things that you can't reach otherwise, because she can basically teleport to it. You can throw the stiletto at weak points, I found, on an enemy. So the Cyclops robot dudes, you can throw this at their eye and then teleport, blink to it, and do a dive attack and do a lot of fucking damage. It's really, really fun. It's versatile, and it just lends a lot to the character. And then for her ultimate, which also recharges really fast if you have recharge rate especially. Her ultimate is pure lightning AoE damage. Let's find some enemies to show you this on. And I believe it crits too. That's another thing with Keqing is her crit damage. She has an innate crit damage boost for her. As you can, let me actually show you that in the over here. So when you go to, actually I think it's in the Ascension screen. Yeah, you can see on the right. So every character has their own specific fourth stat that they excel at. So Keqing has crit damage, which leads you to believe that you want to focus on crit rate so that you're doing more, you're taking advantage of that crit damage. Because if you have no crit rate, you're not really, it's basically a wasted stat. So that's where I'm at right now, is I want to get more crit rate stuff and stats rolled onto my artifacts so that I can consistently hit those crits. But right now I don't have any crit rate stuff. But this is, I'm just going to show you the damage she can do even without it is pretty phenomenal. And here's her ultimate here. I mean, I'm not familiar with the terminology, but it does AoE damage. It does a bunch of slashes, pure electric, and the last hit does massive damage on that. So yeah, you can see she's a really, really excellent DPS character, and that's what I'm using her for. She's my main DPS. I know I didn't get very detailed in this video. It's my first one. I kind of want feedback from you guys as far as what you guys want to see. Anything you want to know, I can go over in another video. I can make a video just going over something. That'd be cool. I'm down for that. But until then, I'm going to end this video. And see you guys next time. Like I said, leave comments below. Constructive criticism, I'm down for that. I want that. Because I want my channel to grow. I want to grow with you guys in this community. It'd be really great. So, yeah. Thanks a lot for hanging out for a second. And I'll see you guys soon, hopefully. Bye-bye.